Hello, and how y'all doing out there in that internet land? This stuff we have, technology, which is one of the big words I've learned through the years, is amazing. You do all kind of little bit of different things with this tech. Yeah, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. No. Smartphones that are smarter than I am, so this is your old redneck, white-haired old man again. Um, just want to tell you little things that happened through the last few days. It has to do with reselling, yeah. It sure does. Uh, I got up kind of early, like 3 o'clock Friday morning, realized it was 3 o'clock Friday morning, and I wasn't supposed to get up yet, so um, I went ahead and went back that bed. Yeah, you did. Then I went out to this place called Gulf Breeze, Florida, and looked a couple of them yard sales. And one of them yard sales I went to, they had everything priced. Everything. It was priced. And it said this is eBay price. And their price was about 10% less on everything. Everything had non-negotiable. That means that they ain't gonna negotiate, So I quickly kind of went on down the road, you see. Then I went to another one. They were much nicer people, better to deal with. I asked them about some things, and they told me about some things, and it helps when you're nice to folks because they tell you about more things and all that, and I bought some of them shoes. Them things, yes, they do good if you get the right ones. Usually, if you go into a fancy neighborhood, you end up with the right ones. Usually. Now, there is the rules to every exception. You understand what I'm saying? Just cause you driving 90 miles an hour on the highway, that don't mean it's legal because everybody else driving 90 miles an hour on the highway. But I've had a few of them tickets in my days. But see, back in the day, when I was driving that big truck, I had like 4 different licenses. I had a Georgia, I had Alabama, I had Florida, and I had Louisiana. And when I get a ticket, I just put it on one of them 4. When they got full, I just got rid of them. So, that's just what I did. I don't know if that was legal or not. I'm not really sure if that was legal. I would not mind doing a live show one night and have people asking me them questions, because I'm pretty good at answering them questions. I might not give you the right answer, but I can give you a answer. But see, I got this problem. It comes over here, this chat thing on this right hand side up here, and I got them Cadillacs in my eyes. And with them Cadillacs, I can't read what the chat said. So if y'all ever decide y'all want me to do one of them live shows, and y'all ask me them questions, I'm gonna have to let y'all either have somebody ask me what they're saying over there in that chat thing, or either y'all gonna have to like mess me on my what do you call it? Smartphone. Yeah, that's it. Heck, it's hard for old folks to remember anything. It might have had some of the things I did back in the day. You never can tell. What I might have done back in the day. And I'm not gonna tell everybody because most of y'all already know. I heard that, but I ain't ashamed of a bit of it. I sure ain't. I ain't ashamed of nothing I've done. Not at all. Will I do it again? Probably not. I don't know. Some things, oh hell yeah, I'd do it again. Damn right. Oh, we're supposed to be talking about reselling. So I went that second uh, yard sale and I bought some stuff and everything and all that. And I bought some Star Wars stuff and stuff like that, And I don't know if I make any money off of it, You never can tell. But a couple of things was these. See these bags right here? They what got them little men's in them. Them little men's, they was 25 cents a bag. 25 cents. I look them up on my smartphone, and they told me that they sell for about $10. Well, that ain't a bad deal. I bought 4 of them. That's $1, and if I sell them for $10 a piece, that's 40. So that's, let me see, $26.86 profit. That's not too bad, That's my math, I'm pretty good at that math, I think 4 times 25 is $1, and 4 times 999 is almost 40. So that means the difference is 28.76. I'm pretty good at that math. I always have been. It's called my daddy. He made us learn that math because he had one of them egg farms. If we didn't sell them eggs for the right amount, we had if we charged the person too much, we had to call them and apologize and give them their money back. Only right thing to do. Now, if we didn't charge them enough, it come out of our weekly allowance. So you learn to add that's 5 and 4 is 9, and 9 and 9 is 16, It's pretty easy to understand, I went to school, That's what I said, I went. I didn't say what I did while I was there, but I went. I didn't have a lot of choice. But I guess I graduated, I think I graduated like number 35 out of 37 or something along that lines. I was smart. I was the child that the teacher always says he just does not apply himself. Well, how do they know? How do they know I didn't apply myself? How do they know I wasn't smarter than what I thought, or what they thought? See, that's just their opinion. And everybody got one of them opinions. And my opinion was I didn't want to study, and I didn't really give a darn, But that's probably the way it went, But heck, I made it 60 years old, so I must be doing something right, But and if you're gonna paint the schoolhouse when you're drunk, don't put your name at the end of it. That's really a bad thing to do, because it's pretty easy to figure out who done it when they sign their name to it, So I got in trouble. Lord of mercy. My sixth sister lived here in Pensacola. She's like 6 years younger than me, and she said I still had a reputation at J High School when she got there, but I was a good boy. I never did nothing wrong. No, not me. No. But we're supposed to be back to reselling again. All right, I bought these few things, and this they have for $2. I don't know if y'all see what it is, but it's that, So I looked it up on that smartphone yesterday just to, just to see, Heck, that sell for about $50. That ain't a bad deal. No, I got a whole bunch of stuff to sell. Whole bunch of stuff. That's good. When it gets cold this winter, I wish it was now because I like cold. I'm allergic to sweat. I'd have a lot of stuff to sell. Yeah. So I come on home and we did a few things, and I went by and picked up I want to call her my helper because I don't want to call her. I don't really like using the word boss and employee because I don't like to be a boss. That's boss stands for big old sack of shit, and I don't feel like I'm a boss. Excuse my language, but that's just the way it is. So I try to be a co-worker instead of one of them bad words. That's just the way it is. And it works out real good, you see. So I went and picked her up. She supposed to be at the house that morning at 6:30. But things happened. And she overslept. And that's okay. She's all worried about me being upset and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to get upset because things happen. That, in my opinion, if you're going to be a good employer, you have to have your people pretty much liking you, because if you get in a bind and you have already made all of them mad at you, how many of them are going to help you in that bind? Can you say 0? That's that Z in a row. It go like this, you know what I'm saying, one of them things. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I called her and she answered the phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I said, you ain't got to worry about it. No problem whatsoever. I got to go up to Bruton. I'm coming through Milton, and I just pick you up on the way. Hey, and that worked fine. We had a 10-hour day. We went up yonder to, where it is, Bruton, Alabama. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Bruton, Alabama, but it's real close to the metropolis of East Bruton, Alabama. Pretty close to the metropolis of East Bruton. Bruton is. And we went this it was a combination sale. No, they wasn't selling combinations. No, they had an outside sale for general stuff, just farm equipment and all this kind of stuff and everything and all that and everything in between. I learned some valuable lessons from that sale. Man had a whole bunch of stuff boxed up. I didn't pay no attention to them boxes, didn't open them. That was my mistake. So if you ever go one of them sales, you look in them boxes to see what's in there. Because I didn't bid on none of them boxes. One of them got it for like $6. One of them, I watched him open them. It was full of brand new Star Wars stuff. But that's not his fault. That's my fault for not looking. I bet I won't do that again. Then I bought some old rods and reels. People didn't want to bid on them too much because they was all dirty and everything, but I know how to wash them. I know how to use soap and water. Ain't that amazing? It's damn sure amazing. I'm telling you, amazing to me what I can do with soap and water. Then I bought some golf clubs. Although I do not call it golf. I'm more inclined to call it cow pasture pool. Why, you say, would you call a game like that cow pasture pool? Well, it's played in a cow pasture. That's what it looked like to me, you know. They put up a fence. Hell, they'd have some good grazing and everything, you know. They got water, you know, in the lakes. It worked real good. And, you know, pool, the object of the game is get that ball in that hole. All right. So, cow pasture pool it is, you know. That's just the way it is. But and if y'all like playing cow pasture pool, I think that's really fantastic of you. I ain't real good at it. I tried to hit that ball one time and hit myself in the head with that golf club. That's pretty much the end of my cow pasture pool playing. I did play basketball for a while in high school, but when they found out I wouldn't fit through the goal, they quit playing with me. It's just that simple. It kind of hurt my feelings, but I thought I had it coming anyway. So I just went out and celebrated, got drunk. You know, I did a lot of that. I used to like to go lay down in this lake or pond behind this place where everybody played pool and all that. We called it Grady's place. I had a bunch of my friends every now and then. They'd come have to drag me out of it. Then I had one of my friends, his name Randy Bohan, still a friend today. Always has been since I knowed him. We used to deliver donuts and drink beer on Sunday mornings. It worked out real good for us. We didn't deliver donuts. We ate donuts, delivered newspapers, and drank beer. You know, Sunday morning, yeah, I couldn't think of a better thing to do. Daylight Sunday morning, besides drink beer and eat donuts and deliver papers. I don't know. Y'all might know something better to do that time of morning because there ain't nothing else going on, you know. So we'd do that and everything. But the old Randy, he's something else. He's a good friend of mine. But he wouldn't ride the bull. Nope. He wouldn't ride the bull. I took him to a place to do some bull riding one time, and he wouldn't ride the bull. Of course, I rode the bull. You know, he said he's smarter than I was. And hell, it don't take a hell of a lot to be smarter than I am. You know, but it was fun, and I liked it. And the last rodeo I rode in, excuse me, there. Let me have a drink of this 1024. That's some good stuff, ain't 1024, it sure is. I guarantee you. And he wouldn't ride the bull, but I understand. And we getting off the subject. What was? Oh yes, the subject was reselling. All right. So I bought some few things up there, and they had cattles, a whole bunch of cattles, and them goats, a whole bunch of them goats, and a whole bunch of other things, you know. But we didn't stay for all that. They had chickens and ducks and geese and all them other kind of animals, you know. They sure did. They some good folks up there. So if y'all ever get Bruton, Alabama on one of them Saturdays, or Paxton, Florida on one of them Saturdays when they're having that sale, y'all need to check that out, because I have made good money at them sales before, you know. Bought some leather pants. No, they won't fit me. I got to sell them. Oh well. You know, that's just the way it is. And then we came home and did a bunch of listings, and because listings is very important, y'all. Don't forget that you got to list in order to sell. Yeah. It's just part of the program, you know. I don't know how it works. I just know that's the way it works, you know. Sunday, I kind of was lazy. Yeah, that's a word for it. And we had 12 orders. We packed them last night. I didn't do a whole lot today. I bought some kind of self-help CDs to sell, and because I don't think if I listen to them, they can help me a whole lot, because there ain't much help left from me, you know. You know, I'm getting old, wore out, your crep did, all that kind of stuff. You know, it just a bad deal. I guess I got asthma. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Um, but if y'all give me a quick, yeah, uh, I'll be all right. Now, so we had like 12 orders, and I ain't had none today. But you know, I gotta have faith, 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 that we will get the orders. Some are slow. Summer's times is when you need to get out there and them garage sales and all that, and you'll buy what you can. And I thought I had me a great deal last night. It was a Hobart um, food processor. They had it listed for $100. I would have bought it for $100 right then and drove all the way over yonder to Milton and got it. But they said somebody done said that they'd be there 5, and they gonna hold it for them. So I don't guess they really need the money that bad. And she called me today and told me that it had been sold, you know, and of course it's been sold. It sells for over $1,000 on eBay used, you know. Of course it's gonna be sold. So that I learned another lesson right there. That other lesson that I learned right there is when you do have a chance, get it, of course. But every couple of hours, look at that offer up in that Facebook. You never know what's going to be there, and you don't know how quick they want it gone. You know, and they may just need the money for something. And it ain't really none of my business what they need it for. I couldn't care less, you know. They might need it for baby diapers. They might need it for crack cocaine. You never can tell. I don't want to help nobody get in no drug problems, but, you know, they gonna sell it. So I'd rather be the one that buy it than somebody else. Not the crack cocaine. I don't do that kind of shit at all. I'm anti-drug. ANTIDRUG, period. I don't believe in all them drugs. I think they're bad for you. I don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke them cigarettes. I ain't got nothing against nobody that does. The only thing I can tell you is cigarette smoking make your babies be born naked. It's just that simple. It's a proven fact, you know. My grandpa told me about it one time, and he pretty smart fella, and he ain't never lied to me. And I asked him about him, and he said, "No, my mom and dad didn't smoke, and I was born fully clothed." I said, "Well, it's pretty interesting. I think that's a heck of a deal there, you know." So I guess there's still people being born fully clothed now, but you know, you never can tell. Yeah, I know most of the people that get born twice is fully clothed that second time are pretty close to it. You know, that's what I understand, you know, that's the way I was. I had on them clothes, you know. I ain't got none of them fancy clothes though. You ain't gonna catch me in no 3-piece suit and tie and fancy shoes and no. Nah. How a lot of people say it, they dress to impress. I don't dress to impress nobody. I dress to impress myself, and that's all that matters. See, I got these shirts that's all shiny, and I like them, but there's a real good reason for it too. I have a bad habit of crossing the road without looking, and maybe they'll see me before they hit me. You know, that's pretty good. I guess it's called my safety shirts then, you know. So, okay, but back to reselling. I didn't do much today. I bought a set of them, like I said, self-help CDs for 25 cents. They list for about $40, so I guess that's not a bad deal. But we got a lot of work to do tomorrow, a lot of relisting, and, well, not relisting, but listing. The things have been slow. I do have the top rated plus, but I just don't understand. Like I said, things are slow. Maybe I ain't got what people want, but that's all right. I got that word faith, and I ain't gonna bore y'all no more than that. Because y'all probably get tired of listening to me, and I don't blame you. Hell, I get tired of listening to myself sometimes, you know. But I enjoy doing this. I don't know when I'll make another one because I don't get a whole lot of views, you know, because kind of like a show I was on the other night, guy got tired of listening to me, so he muted me where I couldn't talk, and that's all right. It really hurt my feelings. I cried for 3.5 hours after the show. Don't tell nobody though, because it really, really did hurt my feelings, and I didn't, you know. And if y'all don't want to listen to me, there's an off button, you know. But you know, it was one of them hangouts, and I guess just people don't like listening to what I got to say. So yeah, it hurt my feelings, but I'll get over it. You know, I'll get over it. I had to take some medicine to help me out with sleeping that night because, you know, it bothered me a whole lot. You know, if somebody don't want me somewhere, all they got to do is tell me. It ain't going to hurt me at all that way. You know, just tell me it hurt me a little bit. I just won't go back to that place, you know. So I want to love everybody. I'm sorry I might have offended somebody on that show that night where I got muted. Wasn't doing no cussing and everything. And if you're going to talk about me, I'd rather you talk about me to my face than talk about me behind my back. And that ain't got a lot to do with reselling, but that's just life. And one thing in life I've learned is if you love a whole lot more than you hate, things will be pretty good for you. Every day ain't gonna be easy. Nobody ever said it was. You know, I have days that are rough. ROUGHGS and all them other words, you know. But I got my mama. Yes, she does make me mad sometimes. Damn sure does. I go up in the morning, kitchen's destroyed after I cleaned it up the night before. Hey, I still got my mama, so I have to deal with it. Sometimes I have to take some of them medications, you know. I guess these other people take medications. I ain't ashamed of that either. Like I say, I ain't ashamed of nothing. Y'all ask me a question, I tell you the answer. You know, that's just the way it is. I used to worry about what that other fella said down the street. I don't really give a damn about that fella down the street, what he got to say about me no more. He don't like me, oh well, you know. But I try to be good and do a good job and everything, and do the best I can for, you know, what I got to deal with, you know, 'cause there ain't much in here, you know. I'll be the first to tell you, they not a whole lot going on in this right here, you know. But I do the best I can with it. You know, I do the best I can, you know. I hope a certain someone is having a good evening. And I know she knows who I'm talking about. And I hope her kitty gets better real soon. I really do. She's been having a problem with her kitty, you know. And cat, I'm talking about cat, so, you know, don't forget, you know, I should have said that. Y'all might think it's something vulgar or something, and I don't talk like that. That's just not in my vocabulary of doing things. But other than that, that's about all I got. Got a lot of stuff to list tomorrow, like I say. I got some of them what is it? Ed Hardy purses. I got some Coach purses. I got some Ed Hardy jeans. I got some leather jeans. I got a whole bunch of shoes. I got a whole bunch of shirts, real nice high them damn shirts that come from Hawaii, that kind of stuff. Maybe they didn't come from Hawaii, but they got that kind of theme, you know, kind of, because, you know, it's summertime. But, you know, think about this too, because I've been selling some of them insulated clothes lately. It's not summertime everywhere, right? Another thing, if we live long enough, it's going to be summertime again one day. And then people ask me, well, why do you buy stuff that is holiday or Christmas? I call it Christmas. Some people call it holiday, but I don't like the word holiday, so I like the word Christmas. You know, that's just me, and that's my opinion. You have your own opinion, all right? But I kind of look at it this way. If we live long enough, it's going to be Christmas again one day. That's it. If we live long enough. Because if you didn't know, humans have a 100% mortality rate. Not a 99, not 87, or none of that. 100%. But it's all about where you're going to be at when you get where you're going. Now, I know where I'm going. And I ain't going to get into no preaching. But that's all everybody's own opinion of what they want to do with the rest of their life when they get where we're going. They're going, because all we are is just that little slash between them numbers on that tombstone. You know, that's all we are. And that's a short period of time. It seems like a long time, but just yesterday I was wearing diapers. I'm 60 years old today. Well, not today, but you know what I'm saying. Seemed like it was yesterday. Sure was. I got a lot of my friends, they went in them colleges and everything, and they real smart, you know, and that's good, and I'm proud of them. I sure am. But I went to the college of hard knocks and traveling. I learned a lot from my travels throughout this world. No, I take that back. I didn't go out of the world too much. I did go to Cuba one time, and I went to St. Croix when I was in the Navy, and I can tell you what I did down there. Now, in Cuba, we couldn't get off the base because we was in that Gitmo, you know, not in the Gitmo prison, but, you know, in the Gitmo base. And rum was $3 a fifth, and I kind of found me one of them trees to lay out beside, and I drank one of them fifths of rum, and I enjoyed myself. But now, St. Croix was a totally different situation. We had this guy working that was in our CIC Combat Information Center, and his daddy was a banano that had exiled himself from the family in New York and went to St. Croix. I take that back. It was St. Thomas. Sorry about that. I do make mistakes. I'm old. It was St. Thomas. Okay, and we pulled up there yonder, you know, everything. And his daddy had this great big mansion on top of a hill. Sure did. So we went all stayed there. I mean, it was, I guess it did have doors, but it was pretty much open to everything. Was open, and it sat on a hill and had balconies all the way around it, and had a mean red Doberman dog that was tied up. Had everything was what you call tiled. It was really beautiful. And he was a painter, and he painted the roof of this building that was like a bar, and his name was Mike the Painter, and Mike the Painter was really, really good. You know, I never will forget that. But I got drunk one night. It seemed like an occurring theme I had going on back in those days. I went for a walk. I go over there and see this house. Knock on that door. I ain't got no idea who this is. I ain't got a clue. He said, just come on in. I said, all right, I will. We sat down, we drank a little bit more. Him and his wife was natives of the island. You know, they lived in, I don't want to say it's a bad house, but it, you know, it could use a little fixing up, but that's all right. He was nice to me. After a while, he asked me if I'd like to go out drinking. I said, I'm always down for going out drinking. I sure am. We got in his car and went riding. I mean, we rode way, way back yonder into the middle of nowhere. Went to this bar. I was the only one in there that's got this color skin right here. But you know what? I didn't have no problem whatsoever. I had a great time. That man told all his friends that this is my friend and don't y'all mess with him. I never will forget that. I could have got killed that night, but it didn't work that way, you know. And then after a while, we decided that we would go, well, that's where them reputes go when they get ill. The house ill repute. People ever heard that thing? It's not, you know, it's not what y'all think it is. It's really where the reputes go when they get ill. You know, that's why they call it the house of ill repute, you know. And it had walls, and it was made out of wood. It didn't have no doors, no windows, and none of that kind of stuff. You know, it's back in I back where the natives was at, you know. Next morning, that man took me back to the ship. Oh, well, took me back that, they call them Liberty boats. Took back that little boat. I got on the little boat. Got back on the ship. I never went back again, but I never forgot, you know. I don't know why it worked that way, but I enjoyed it. I bet y'all getting tired of hearing me talk, but that's all right, you know. I started out this thing doing reselling, but you know, I just get on here and ramble and everything, and because I guess you say I'm just a rambling man, you know. So just remember, somebody out there loves you. That's that fella right there. You know, you see him, you know. He loves everybody, the whole world. We don't always make him happy with what we do. And I ain't too sure that it's really a him. I don't know. People say it's him. Well, it could be her and it could be neither one. We don't know. We're not supposed to know because we ain't smart enough to know, you know. But I choose to call him him. But that's just my opinion. And I know it exists. It's kind of like the wind. You can see its effect. You can't never really see it, but you know it's there. See, it's philosophy. I asked a friend of mine one time, Ronnie Jernigan, me and him friends a long time. I asked him, I said, Ronnie, you ever heard of Socrates? He said, no, never heard of Socrates. I've heard of football tees, and I've heard of golf tees, but I ain't never heard no Socrates. I said, no, we talking about the philosopher way back yonder. He said, well, I don't remember that far back. So, but what Socrates says, the smartest, pretty much smartest man alive is a person that don't think he knows it all and willing to learn from somebody else. I learn from everybody, from little young people to older people. I'm on a learning curve, you see. And I hope my curve keeps going like this, because once it starts going like that, you know, and back down, something's, you know, but I'm on the upswing right now, you know. I hope I can stay that upswing on that learning curve, you know. I was graded on a learning curve one time in school and still got an F. Oh well. Went to college for a while. I was real proud of myself. I made an 8 average out of 100 in my chemistry class. Very hard for somebody to make 8 out of 100. I mean, not 80, an 8. You know, I had to work real hard to get that 8 average. I'm really proud of that. That, you know, I probably broke a record. You know that, you know, so you know that's one of them things that I did real good, because I didn't carry no books in my book bag. What do you call it? Was one of them escort bag, you know, got that, no, I didn't have no escort in the bag, but one of them escort attache cases. I had a 5th of gin and 5th of vodka mixer and cups, and they had ice in the student center, so, man, I had it going on, you know, I mean, I really was, and y'all may not can tell, but I didn't ever do very good in that English class, you know. I didn't learn a whole lot in that English class. But I'll quit rambling now. I don't know. Heck, I talk all the time. I can't help it. I get it from Mama. She talk all the time too, and that's all right. 90 years old. I'm happy to hear her talk. Got that right. But just remember, somebody loves you out there, and Kelly and Nanette, I'm glad y'all had a beautiful trip. I really am. I kept up with your pictures and everything, and it brought back a lot of memories of my travels throughout the country here. And I hope all y'all have a safe and enjoyable evening. And I guess them Gators won tonight in that baseball game, but I got friends on both sides of the ball, the LSU and the Gators, you know, and I'm really, I guess, have to be a Tie-Gator, you know, be for both of them, you know. My team done lost and took their tails behind their backs and went home, you know, and cried just a little bit, and then I think they probably quit crying by now, but they can get there, but they don't never get to the big dance, you know, but I'm going to be proud of them anyway, you know. You never can tell. You know, people say, well, they should have did this. I heard people say before, if it wouldn't have been raining, we would have won. My mama used to say that all the time. But what people don't understand is it rains on both sides of that ball. Yep, it does. It don't just rain on one team. You know, it don't work that way. So, in my opinion, rain ain't got a thing more to do with it at all. That's just, like, again, my opinion. Well, I've been here almost 47.5 minutes and 36 seconds, and I'm going to let y'all go tonight. And if y'all like my video, let me know. And if you don't like it, let me know that too. If you don't want to hear no more about me, let me know that. And I won't make no more videos. You know, it's pretty simple. Might break my heart and hurt me and make me cry for 15-20 minutes, but I'll still be able to sleep, you know. So y'all have a great day and great evening and safe travels, and good luck reselling and everything you do. We'll talk at you later. This is the one, the Redneck Old Man. And all right, if you like it, you can tell my your friends that it's Red Neckerson's Resales. And if you give me a a compliment or uncompliment or what you like, what you don't like, and all that. I'll see if I can't fix it. But you know, let me know how you feel. You know, I try to be a good feller, but you know, heck, I be good the rest of my life and never make up for every bad things I've done in my lifetime. But you know what? I got a God that forgives. Y'all have a great day. We love you. Talk to you later.